Recently, I spoke a bit about how hypnosis can help with a lot of different things. I was given some of my reasons why I like working with peak performance, because usually the person you're working with is all in. They just want to get better. There's no conflict. There's no part of them that wants it and part of them that doesn't. But when it comes to helping somebody overcome a habit or even an addiction, there's something really gratifying about that, because yeah, it can be challenging sometimes. And sometimes, all the time, it has less to do with me than it does with the person that wants to change. And really what it comes down to is, how big is their why? Why do they want it? How bad do they want to change the behavior? But the reason it's gratifying for me is because I know that if I'm helping somebody stop smoking or cut down on their drinking or stop eating the wrong food, those are things that are going to extend their life. It's pretty common knowledge what cigarettes do to people. 1 in 5 people die of a smoking related disease. And if you've been smoking all your life, chances are pretty good something's going to happen, something that's not good. It's no news to anybody. People have known this for decades and decades now. And most people that smoke, there's part of them that wants to quit because they know these things. And a lot of times they try different things, and it's challenging for some people. Hypnosis can help with that. And it's very gratifying to know that you're extending somebody's life. You're helping, actually, they're extending their life. The hypnotist is just helping them get there easier. And so, whether it's smoking or drinking or eating the wrong things, everybody knows how much smoking takes out of a person over time. I think we overlook the fact that obesity may be a more deadly problem for people because it's so pervasive. If you go into hospitals and look at people that are in bad shape, a lot of times it's because of their eating habits or lifestyle. And so again, if you work with somebody and help them start eating the right things, start eating less, losing weight, you're really extending their life. I can remember listening to a program a while back, and it was a funeral. It was a very wealthy man, and he died because he had diabetes, and he was living a bad lifestyle, eating the wrong things. And at his wake, one of his children got up, and they were speaking about their dad, who died before his time. And they said, you know, Dad was a piece of work. I came down one night, and I caught him in the refrigerator after midnight, and he's in there grabbing for Mom's chocolate cake. And when I caught him, he said, oh, don't tell your mother, don't tell your mother. And he's standing there in his pajamas. And you know, we laugh about that now. But if I had walked into that room and saw him with a crack pipe or saw him with a needle and a syringe doing drugs, that'd be a different story. You're not keeping that a secret. You're telling Mom and you're telling everybody else, hey, you got to stop. You're killing yourself. And I think we overlook the fact that sugar addiction may be the most deadly thing that we do as human beings. And if you were to stop and add up the numbers of all the people who are dying because of obesity-related disease, heart disease, that's largely coming from diet and lifestyle. And so I think we overlook the seriousness, because it takes a long time to kill yourself with sugar. If you're listening to this video, there's a good chance that if you stop and really think about it, you're probably on one level or another addicted to sugar. I know I have my issues with it, and I've paid a price for that. I've had some issues that were due to my diet, lifestyle. Anything that's going on that's coming from your psyche, that's coming from your mind, hypnosis can help, because usually what's happening is happening on a level below conscious awareness. We're not facing the facts, We're oblivious to it, whatever the case may be. You're not focused on it. Most people are not focused on it until they have a serious illness, until they're in the hospital, until it's too late. I love working with athletes. I love working with peak performance. But there's a lot of gratification you get when you're helping somebody with a lifestyle change because you are extending their life. A lot of times that's hard to measure, but it's certainly true. Tom O'Ryan, EquestrianHypnoCoach.com. Keep watching.